Hello friends, welcome to our channel TechMart. Today I will tell you what is IBM Integration Bus. But before we getting into the IIB, first we have to know some middleware terms like EAI and ESB. Now, first we have to know what is EAI and ESB because IIB comes under this part. Now let me explain you what is EAI. Basically, EAI stands for Enterprise Application Integration. EAI sits between two or more application systems that exchange data and among many other functions, it reformats and translates the data being exchanged into whatever format receiving system requires. So we can say that EAI is just a concept. Now let me explain you what is ESP. ESP is a solution of EAI. ESP stands for Enterprise Service Bus, which is nothing but IIB. IIB is the IBM Integration Bus. IBM Integration Bus is a middleware technology, formerly known as WebSphere Message Broker. IBM Integration Bus is a universal connectivity by integrating protocol like HTTP, FTP, TCP/IP, etc. Message format and mediation patterns. IBM Integration Bus processes messages into two ways. First is message routing and second message transformation. Now let me tell you what is message routing. Message routing is nothing but message can be routed from sender to receiver based on the content of the message. What is message transformation? Messages can be transformed from one format to another. Transformation can be made by various nodes in a message flow. Now, let me explain you what are the components of the IBM IIB. IBM Integration Bus Toolkit, Integration Node, IBM Web User Interface. IBM Integration Bus Toolkit, it is an Eclipse based tool that developers use to construct message flows and transformation using editors. Now, what is integration node? Integration node, formerly known as broker, and it is a set of execution group that processes one or more messages flow to route and transform. Under the integration node, we can deploy the application. IBM Web User Interface, it enables system administration to view and manage integration node resources through an HTTP client. It connects to a single port on an integration node. Now let me explain you how IBM Integration Bus works. IBM Integration Bus supports a wide variety of data formats including standard base formats like XML, JSON, DFDL. A SOA developer defines a message flows in the IBM Integration Bus toolkit by including a number of message flow nodes. The IBM Integration Bus Toolkit enables developers to graphically design mediation, which is known as message flows. Once developed, these resources can be packaged into a bar archive, which we can say a bar file, and deployed into an integration node runtime environment. Now let me tell you about message flow nodes. A developer can choose from many pre-designed message flow nodes which are used to build up a message flow, or we can say which are used to design a message flow. There are different type of nodes which have different purposes. Some nodes map data from one format to another, and some nodes we are using for to send a request or to receive the response. There are many types of message flow nodes in Integration Toolkit that can be used in developing message flows. Here I am showing you some of the message flow nodes like MQ input, file output, HTTP input, compute node. Some of these are the nodes by using these nodes we can create an application and deploy on the integration node. Now, how to create the broker environment? We can create one or more broker in one or more computers that are running a supported operating system. If we create multiple brokers, we can configure our environment to provide protection against failure. Within the broker, we can create one or more integration servers, which are processes in which message flow run. The work of routing and transforming messages take place in a broker. There are many ways to deploy the application. First is from the integration node view of the IBM Integration Toolkit. Second, from the standalone administrative interface, the IBM Integration Explorer. Third is from the test client environment in the IBM Integration Toolkit. Fourth is by using a command, we can deploy our project on the integration node. Fifth one is by creating application that use the IBM Integration API application programming interface. So friends, in future I will share with you more videos that how we can install the integration toolkit, how we can install the MQ Explorer, how we can design the flow, and by using nodes, how we can create web service, REST API, MQ application. So stay with us and keep watching our videos. Please subscribe and press bell icon button to get notification of more videos or new videos.